All right, a little bit early. Gonna go live here. Haven't been live in here at least in a week, I think. All right. I know I'm not that big. It's hard to get people live. Current current events. All right. It's gonna sound like a conspiracy. Israel has given all Epstein files to Russia. Russia has all the tapes. Russia will probably take that land from Ukraine or more and join the European Union. Russia will probably join the European Union and claim and conquer that land of Ukraine, whatever they took or more. That's what's going to happen. Why and how do I know this, and why is nobody talking about this? Another YouTuber talked about how somebody has copies of the tapes. Israel is 40% Russian. China doesn't have the tapes. If China had the tapes, they might have some leverage here. They're not acting like they have leverage. Russia's acting like they have leverage. I think America doesn't care too much that Russia has tapes. I think that Russia's going to end up being a proxy state. I don't think Russia's going to be able to handle this very properly, even if they do. Let's say they do have the tapes. Let's say I'm right. In 20 years, most of those people will be dead. It won't matter. How would Russia in 20 years be able to get a leg up? They would have to probably have China as an ally, and China has never been a good ally to Russia. All I see is the U.S. empire getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not prone to say. That's what's really going on in the global news, though. The American empire is really getting a lot stronger. China is getting weaker. And I'm going to tell you why China's getting weaker. Their birth rate, their technology, they can only steal and spy. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where spying might not work that good. I think it's kind of getting to that point. Look, America has Area 51, right? We also have an Area 52. We have a lot of other stuff that's very secret. The more China steals, the more we know how they're stealing. So if they were sneaky with it and kept it really covert and not be so offensive, they would be better at this. Maybe we're not that good at hiding that. I don't know. I'm not military personnel. I'm not anything like that. This is all. Guess I could be wrong as fuck. I'm actually even scared to talk to this shit about a lot of people, even though it's fairly probably obvious. Even the people that I've got some of these ideas with, they don't discuss how or why. It's very a bit dangerous topic, but I'm a very small YouTuber, so I can go a little bit crazy. When I get big, I might not say things that might get me assassinated. I mean, it's obvious. Like, Israel is Russian, you Russian fucking Jew. Like, not to be mean, that's what we always heard. Israel is Jewish nation, you Russian Jews. Like, why wouldn't they have a correlation? This is like. Another thing, the Horn of Africa, that might be another area that starts World War III. For like a huge amount of gold reserve in the Congo, and then what's happening in Latin America. So Latin America, the Congo, and the Horn of Africa, and then you got Russia. The reason I'm saying this, no one else is saying this that much. There's some channels that talk about this, talk about that, and they go into good detail on topics at hand. And I suggest you look at like what's happening in the Horn of Africa, what's happening in the Central Africa with the gold, what's happening in Latin America with Venezuelan oil reserves, and Mexico. Those 3 places. And there's probably even more stuff going on globally. There is. Indonesia, there's riots. There's so much stuff. Indonesia, Serbia. There's so much. All right. Now, I'm going to say hypothetical here. What are the best moves these countries could do, or the people who are playing the puppet strings, or maybe even the citizens? The gold in Africa. How could the people of Africa gain something from their resources? We all kind of know how. Africa has to unite. They have to have, just like how EU has a European Union, they would have to all get together. But I'm going to tell you something they probably won't learn in school, won't learn in college. You need a fucking military. Africa doesn't have a military. I complain a lot about my own country, how we do a lot of military spending. And we do. We could probably get more stuff done with a smaller budget. The same exact stuff we do, we could probably get it done with a decreased budget of like 20 to 60%. The reason Europe doesn't have a military, because of us. The reason Europe got to go through a lot of prosperity is because the United States of America has a military, and they don't. They do, but we're the real military. They get to save a lot of tax revenue on doing so. Having a military like America is extremely important. Unfortunately, one thing they don't tell us in the history books, right? Just like you play a game, say you play a game, Call of Duty, Fortnite. You kill a team, right? What happens when a team was creeping? You two are fighting. You kill the other team. You didn't take their loot yet. You didn't heal. Another team saw you. Fight another team. They saw you barely make it. You're vulnerable. This is why other nations don't help other nations. Because they say they have a peace treaty. It's right. They're supposed to protect you even. But they know that you're getting attacked so hard that if they help you, yeah, they're going to be able to defend you. But now they have no military to defend themselves. This is the thing, people. This is why when you're a general and when you were conquering in the past, you had to have like a 90% victory chance. Like you can only lose like 10% of your forces because you're gonna get third party. Like that's a really serious thing. Like if you go back through history, you can see all these people fought 2 battles on 2 fronts. That's one way an empire dies. 2 battles on 2 fronts, and just doing that, like you're not an all powerful being. It doesn't work that way. Even if you have the military, people might not be more respected. So what have we learned? We learned that morals are important, but morals can get you killed and your people killed and everything removed. That also ties into like immigration. Like if you just let a blank slate of people come in, we have a finite amount of resources. Like let's say you want to have a long-term plan. That means that you want to have the best of the best minds here. So you start off with that and then you expand from there. You can't just like, it doesn't work that way. This is the same thing. How are you going to get third party? Like you can get taken over through politics by just letting people in. I wish I had people to talk to. I don't know how to get people on this live. It's going to be very tough. But hopefully I'm not too quiet. I don't want to be too quiet, but people are sleeping here. It's a bad time, but being on YouTube is a good thing. Yeah, I guess since I'm such a new YouTuber, people probably want to talk about myself. You're like, who is this person talking about all this? Is it nonsense? Is it not nonsense? I gotta take a break. I kind of don't want to stop the stream though. Alright, guys, this is my 10-minute video. I'll probably make another one. I gotta use the restroom.